Amazon has breached American television's last big stronghold. It's now the first streaming service ever to obtain exclusive season-long rights to the NFL, the National Football League games in the United States. With us now, Geeta Ranganathan, media and advertising analyst for Bloomberg Intelligence. Geeta, just put this in context. Over here in the UK, I've been watching football, I've been watching tennis, rugby, etc. on Amazon for really quite some time. How big a step forward, though, in the United States is this for Amazon?
Yeah, so thanks, guys. So Amazon has had some streaming deals in the past with the NFL, but those were all really small. This is the first time that they are getting access to a major football package, the Thursday night football package. And so this is really a watershed moment, I think, for the whole media landscape, because they are now going to be broadcasting to an audience of about 20 million or so on average watch these NFL games. So it is definitely a very, very big deal.
It's huge. It's $13 billion deal. What does Amazon hope to get of this? Like, are they going to hope that people buy toilet paper on their website because of this, or that they're going to go be a Prime member? Like, what's their end game? How do they make money off of it?
Oh, there's so many ways that they're going to make money off of this. They're getting more and more people really onto their ecosystem. So one thing, of course, is the Prime subscriber base. So this is one way to kind of reinvigorate that whole Prime subscriber base. It's about 200 million global members, obviously about more than 120 members here right in the US. So get more people to Prime, get more people to spend time on Prime Video, thereby kind of offering more of a captive audience to advertisers. So they are trying to break into the TV advertising market, which is a $60 billion advertising market, and this really kind of gives them those inroads into that market. They already have a robust advertising business, by the way. Amazon makes about $30 billion in advertising, but this kind of opens new doors for them. And then, of course, selling more products, just as you mentioned, on their Prime service.
Geeta, what does this mean for the other streamers? As you say, this is a pivotal moment. Is it the thin end of the wedge?
It is absolutely a pivotal moment, because I think all of the traditional media companies now really need to watch closely. They need to see how much engagement Amazon is having. Amazon has promised about 12 million, an audience about 12 million or so. That's what they've guaranteed their advertisers. We'll have to see if they're able to break that number. And really what it means is that more and more of these sports right packages are going to possibly go to these big tech giants. We already know that the Sunday ticket is up for grabs. We know that Amazon is looking at it very closely, as is Apple. And so basically in the next round of negotiations, all of these media companies have to be prepared to pay up, because otherwise they could lose very valuable rights to these sports properties and thereby lose an audience.
$66 billion, that's the total number for the US TV advertising market. How much can streaming siphon off of that, and how much goes to Amazon?
So, this is $66 billion, of course, goes to all of the old media companies. They have been losing share. This was upwards of about $70 billion. So they have been gradually losing share. Yes, a lot of that is going to the streaming players now, whether it's a Hulu, whether, Netflix is going to come into the ad market. But it's going to be a slow build for all of them. Amazon already has a lot of the infrastructure in place. They have a captive audience. They have all of these different properties, whether it's a Fire TV, whether it's IMDb, whether it's Twitch. So really now what they really needed was that piece of marquee content for advertisers to be able to flip that switch. So we really think that this is a great way for them to kind of siphon off a lot of those TV ad dollars into the connected TV space, into the streaming space.